If I can somehow have them on this side, quite a deep path, and then follow the tower around, or walk out a little bit, I should be able to stay with stones between me and him after each strike, because he blows up whatever stones are around him if you strike him. If I even get to that part. Well, I think I'm ready to do this. What's the worst that could happen? You die and have to start a whole new game. Where's my end portal? Or my nether channel? It's over here by this ladder. By this stairwell. The rest all have end stone, but I'm going to do this anyway because I get running around trying to follow him in the wrong direction. To engage him, I need to be able to quickly spot the tower that I have prepped to fight him at. That's my theory anyway. So that'll help. Now I'm just going to tunnel under this again. Oh, should be hitting the right keys there, buddy. Okay, so I got arrows, I got my bow with power 5. I think I'm ready to kick off the independent video recording now. Hopefully it works. Still dropped a few packets, but in the evenings that usually happens. It's not too bad right now though. Start recording a video. Give it a few seconds to buffer in. Okay, I'll go back to the video screen. That didn't work. I think it's got to be open around his arms. So let's go like that and see if it works. If not, I'll have to do it the same way horizontally as I did the last time. Charging. Okay, he should have flown out by now. I don't hear anything though. I don't even know where he went. I should have turned around and watched. I don't think he flew out. I think he's blowing stuff up underneath here. Trying to get out of there maybe. There he is. There he goes. Now he's out. Oh, I'm at the wrong one. Okay. I got him worn down a little bit. He heals so fast. There he goes. Now he's on the ground. I'm caught against the side tower. Okay, I think I got him. Boy, he sure goes through that stuff quickly. Did I look at that guy? I probably did. He seems to want to get me. Okay, so I didn't have to use the totem, but I'm glad I brought it anyway. So that is it for another nether. Now I can go figure out how to light up my... I'm going to have it so wherever I walk in the village, I'm going to be enchanted. If this keeps up. So, it actually wasn't a bad idea to still engage him under, or start him underneath here, because he was hung up here looking for, he didn't know where to go, of course. Which makes it safer for me. I actually got a couple strikes in on him while he was down here. He has to engage some sort of explosion, but he can't do it continuously. It was about every 3-4 seconds he set off an explosion and made himself space till finally he was able to get out. I kited him to the wrong tower, but other than that, so I just keep stepping out, shooting straight up. It's the technique I've done. That's what I did on the first one. Just felt natural. The first one, though, I kept kiting backwards and I looked down to see where my cover was and I had to run all the way back taking hits the whole time. This time I was a little smarter about that. Stayed near my cover. You can see how he clears off this obsidian as I'm cutting backwards. But that's why I made so much all the way around the tower this time so I could just keep going. But my sword seemed to do some pretty good damage on him. Anyway, I'm going to end the independent video and keep the live stream going. Bear with me 1 second. Oh, hey BP. Sorry, I was not looking at chat while that was all going on. I see you made a comment. Why are you fighting the Wither in the end? Well, the reason I fought him in the end is I have, you probably just heard me talk about it. I can generate him underneath bedrock, which I can't do that in the surface world. Although the surface world, I would have the enchantment from my tower already to help me. And there's no reason why I can't build an obsidian shelf in the surface world. That's true. I wouldn't want to do it around my watchtower though, because the way he blows shit up, I spend the next 2 days repairing stuff around my village. But the first time I faced the Wither was in the end because I was trying to do what the bedrock guys do and generate him in an area where he's going to suffocate. It didn't work. But what did work though is he engaged a whole bunch of Endermen, which distracted him. Whenever I needed a break, he would start tossing his withering spells and whatever the blue skulls are. I can't remember what the blue skulls are. At the Endermen, and of course they would immediately come and try to attack him and then beam out, and then the Wither can't get at him, so he's distracted by all of that. But yeah, I didn't even need the totem this time. I ate 1 golden apple when I saw that the Wither had me getting pretty low, so I chewed on a golden apple, which helps regenerate. Anyway, I'm gonna head back. I'm pretty sure I stopped that first video. I said I was going to. Oh, I didn't. Stop recording. There we go. You went 3,000 blocks away from your home base, so to speak. I actually, after my experience of facing him this way the first time, as I said, not by choice, I actually thought he was going to get caught up and suffocate down here. And I didn't even, so what they do, when I watched the one video, the guy was laying him horizontally. And when he spawns, it was just underneath the bedrock. And when he spawns, I think his initial mechanism is to turn vertical and get upright. And that puts his head in the block and then he can't get out. And I thought, well, I'll give it a try, because in hardcore, I didn't want to risk dying. I thought that'd be an easy way to get him. However, he did not. When he spawned, even though he was horizontal, he immediately blew box and then flew straight out. But in this case, I dug a single file tunnel and I actually put him back a ways. So I don't know if he could see his routing out at the time. Nonetheless, he had to blow blocks to get out, regardless. If I had known that, I would have sat right here after he spawned and just started hammering him with the bow and might have got a few good shots in before he got free. The obsidians, every time you strike him when he comes down into ground attack mode, as you faced him, so you know, he does an explosive spell. So if you don't have anything to absorb that shock, like I hardly took any damage backing up that I could tell. Not that I was looking at my damage bar. But I do glance down at it quickly once or twice to see if I gotta run out of here, and because my belief is if I stop striking him, I can actually go like this, and I'll now be out of view. Because I don't think he'll blow up the blocks to follow me. I think he'd either go back into the air if he heals past halfway, or just sit there for me to return. Or he might turn and go ground attack an Enderman. I don't know. Good luck with that. I don't think he could catch an Enderman. Well, you know, all I could say, BP, about your comment about how easy it seemed, yeah, I do think this one went fairly easy. For another reason, because I struggled with the first one, ducking out from under my cover and just launching two arrows into the tower, not realizing that his sweet spot is the main body. You can't get distracted by all the crap that's flying around him. You have to hit his main body. And of course, every time he tosses a wither, he's getting three different thorns at four different thorns, three responses on him, which helps a little bit in the long run. Like, that's why I can't um, allow those damn outpost captains to shoot me, because they end up killing themselves and I don't get the buff of bad omen, so I can go do a raid when I get home. That's the thorns I got on. If they shoot me 3 times, they're at risk of getting killed. So now, another star. And I don't have near the emeralds I need. All I did is take the time to eat that one golden apple. Um, I ran under, ate it, and came right back out. Because if you stay under there too long, he heals. I think they said every, I don't know. It's pretty fast though. Every tick he heals 3 or something. No, every 3 ticks, which is less than a second in game time. I do not, even though I have the opportunity to engage Endermen, since I have a too high shelf, I don't care if I end up accidentally engaging them. I think they'll just run towards me and the wither's going to engage them and probably kill them for me or just whatever. But I do like the fact that I have a bunch of mobs around me that distract them. So no better place than the end to get that. If I was relying on regular mobs, he'd have them wiped out so fast it wouldn't matter. To be honest with you, the longest time for prep work, well, I did have to go and redo my obsidian because I don't know if you noticed, but I used a ton of it up trying to build towers to the top of the other towers so that I could go up ladders and kill the dragon by destroying his orbs. But it all got wrecked when the dragon spawned, so that was a waste of time. From now on, I'm just going to do like I always do and stack blocks along the side of the main towers, get to the top. If he leaves you alone at the top of one long enough to shoot a couple more, so be it. But I had to recover a bunch of that obsidian so I could build my defense area. And I'll probably go back and recover all that obsidian and get it ready again, because at this rate, it seems the only way I'm going to die in this particular hardcore world is if I keep facing the wither. I'm finding the dragon to be fairly easy now. I've actually been messing around with evokers too. I've been engaging evokers during raids. Usually I wait till all of the raid group is in the battlefield, just so they can't escape out and do stuff. And by that time, a couple of evokers have killed themselves on sweet berries anyway. But usually the ones riding Ravagers last long enough now for me to try archery again against them. I've noticed that the 4 thorn spells that I've got on each piece of my armors takes out Vexes quite quickly too. So even if I have trouble targeting Vexes, which of course are the spell cast by the evokers, I'm gonna need some. Oh, I'll use Endstone. The Vexes end up hurting themselves if they engage me too many times. I don't necessarily have to aim at them. I just got to make sure I got good food levels so that I'm healing all the time. Now, I probably didn't leave myself a route up. Oh, I did not, because I'm an idiot. Well, let's take this one out. My end portal was quite a ways, but with my nether shortcut, it actually isn't too bad. It's actually one of my shortest nether shortcuts. The outpost is definitely the longest. My subspace bubble tunnel to the surface is the longest by far, but who uses that? Like, I don't even use it, really. Okay, so... Oh, for crying out loud. You guys are gonna... I should have slept. I don't have a 9x9, and it doesn't have to be a 9x9 anyway. I can do a 5x5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 5 by 3. I could just do a 9x9, a 3x3 single layer. All I needed it to do is turn it on so I get the nice beam of light up. Oh, I guess I'm gonna have to lay torches now. I don't have anything spawn up here. Who brings 3 torches anywhere? I'll have to do. I don't know if you watched one of my streams where I was discussing this lighthouse and the university that I got. These bone blocks are all from the bones. I crushed all the bones in the mob farm. This is how many skeletons a person ends up killing in a mob farm over, what am I at? I haven't looked for a while. 768 game days. That's getting up there. Yeah, so I just crushed the bones and created bone blocks out of them, and I built this university and the lighthouse out of it. I'm pretty sure I don't have 9 cubes of emeralds. I'm gonna have to make it daytime and go talk to some farmers. I might have 9 cubes of gold, yeah. If you wanted, you could make a gold farm and get unlimited gold. Which creature drops gold? Would that be in the nether? You get the, where piglins generate, maybe? They drop gold. Is that on YouTube anywhere? I'll look it up. See about how to make a gold farm. And most of the gold I've got here is just from doing nether work looking for netherite. My TNT exposes gold seams sometimes along the side, and I just go and recover that. Plus, when I built my portal area to get the nast to the surface, I came across a bunch of gold doing that as well. I'm done with the golden apples other than for eating myself. I don't need any more villagers. So I'm tired of converting zombies, although it is nice to get their discount when you do that. So I got 2 extras. That's because I must have done a raid and had too many. So in the overworld, you can make a nether portal. That's true, yeah. And zombie piglins will spawn. Killing them, you'll drop golden nuggets. Oh, I see. So rather than a mob farm dropping what this crap that gets dropped here, do the same sort of thing. Have a nether portal where you can sit on it and piglins walking out. Does it kill them automatically, or do you have to be in the area? I wonder. Because if you got to be in the area, what I do is I just have the piglins walk into this killing floor right here, and I do them at the same time that I get these idiots. That'd be awesome to have a bunch of gold drop. And right now, the only gold that drops is the stuff that I smelt, which it's been a while since it. Yeah, I've done the chest. I smelt all this stuff, but that's takes quite a bit. I wouldn't care if there's a couple piglins mixed in with these guys. If I finally die, it'll tell me what my score is, and my score is going to have to be pretty good because in statistics, mobs, I'm in the thousands for some of these. 6,400 creepers, 3 ender dragons, 147 endermen. Where's skeletons? They seem to drop the most. 1,100 pillagers, 49 ravagers. Oh, here we go. Skeletons, 6,700 skeletons. No wonder I've got a university and a lighthouse built of bones. Okay, so anyway, what I was going to do is I think emerald is one of the stronger bases to make. I don't want to, oh, I could do it in netherite eventually. 9 netherite would be a cube would be 9 bars. 9 bars is 4 ancient debris. A bar times 4. Why can't I think what 9 times 4 is? 36 ancient debris per cube. Oh, wow. No, that would take me forever to find that much. But this is getting close to 9 right here. 14. There you go. Let's go get this thing turned on right now. Didn't realize I had that much. What am I forgetting? Oh, I got to build. I don't remember how to build it. That's what happens when you, there it is. Obsidian and glass. Well, I knew it had to have glass. Hello, darling. Oh, I'm going to change the beam color to, instead of white, my current one is light blue. Actually, in here I've already got some colored glass. I was going to make it orange. Yeah, right there. Make the beam orange. Let's go see how this works out. Four pistons pushing around a trident that constantly damages them, and it doesn't matter what durability the trident has because the machine doesn't break down the durability of tridents. So you put a trident in front of a sticky piston. God, who thinks up this stuff, BP? That's genius. Like, I could literally do that right here. Because half the time I don't even feel like going and killing these idiots. Well, not when I'm trying to heal zombies, I wouldn't want it, but I could put one just off to the side right now, and a trident will only reach maybe 1, maybe 2 squares. See? This is why having people make comments in chat is cool. I would never have thought of that. That's not the way I work. I don't think that way. Stick a trident on a sticky piston. Right now I have a sticky piston. I only ever make one, and that's to seal the drop tunnel when I want to heal a zombie. Oh, a normal piston? Well, you'd want to be able to pull the trident back though, right? So wouldn't that be a sticky piston? Oh, the trident. No, no, it wouldn't return to a piston. Well, I'll look it up. I'll watch the video. See what these crazy geniuses think of. They must be employed by Minecraft and know about these little things you can do. Like, who would have thought to build or to summon a wither under the bloody end portal anyway? I certainly didn't think of that. But some other guy decided to do it, and what do you know? It's smothered the first time, and now it's a famous video. So, oh, hit the right keys. Okay, so you know what I'm doing here, eh? This is the Star Wars in me. You got to have two different colors of beams of light. I don't know about that comment. That has multiple meanings, I think. I can think of a couple things that might mean. I won't be able to relight the redstone up here, but who cares? I don't really want to leave the torches, so. What harm does it do if a mob spawns on here? It's just going to fall to the ground and kill itself. It's too far away for a raid party to spawn up this high. Oh no, it doesn't matter. The beacon is level 15 light. I forgot about that. Let's go like this. Oh yeah, right to the edge. I'm still 11. It's the lowest up here. So I'm good. Don't need any light. But I forgot to bring something to charge it with. Shoot. If I want these enchantments, I've got to put something in it. One more trip. I don't even think it's going to reach far enough to enchant me when I get down to the ground anyway, but anyway, I'll do it. Next lighthouse, maybe I'll build it in such a way that I'll be able to do 9x9, 7x7, 5x5, and 3x3 again, like I did. I had to rebuild the watchtower to put the nether star on it and have it fully charged. I do get it. I am old. I'm over 50. I'll tell you that. But my extreme urges are for things like salted caramel, Crown Royal, um, maple vodka, um, Costco's Kirkland Signature Spice Rum will do in a pinch. Got to keep a bottle of that on hand. Since it's that far away, I'll just use an iron bar. Oh, what am I doing? I gotta go out the door. I'm just used to crawling up there to kill mobs during a raid. How those guys make those videos in this mode, I'll never know. I can't even hardly follow my... No, that's not for me. I definitely first person. The longest time getting ready to get that wither was farming them stupid skeletons. And it took a lot for me to get the 3 heads. But I'm working on it. I'm getting an area now where those wither skeletons show up quite often because I'm leaving them limited space to, starting to leave them limited space to generate. Oh, that's only to have the secondary power. I wasn't thinking. You automatically get the first 2. But why don't I have them now then? Maybe because it doesn't show you the first 2. It only shows you the secondary chant. Wouldn't that be something to have a phantom knock me off while I'm just finished defeating a wither? That'd be a far enough fall. I don't think my free falling boots would save me since I'm already down to 3/4 health. Okay. Can't remember. Oh, my farmer's lost. I thought I put a farmer on the island with the turtle beds and the lighthouse. Make it look like I had a caretaker here to look after the lighthouse. But my farmer gets lost all the time. He tracks his way to the bell and can't find his way back to the bed. Yeah, he's sitting in here talking to these idiots looking for a new bed. Which I don't really care, but if I want to replenish my emeralds, I need to trade with him, and his trades don't reset unless he sleeps. Oh well. I should just build a bed for him here and leave that other area the way it is. I'm going to do that right now. It'll look like there's a caretaker, but there won't really be a caretaker. Oh, I don't have my axe there. I took it out to heal it. Gonna have to come back and fix that later. How far is the farming patch? Oh, he'll be able to sense it if I put it right beside the other one. Since you get lost all the time, don't you go outside, you idiot. Go to bed. I don't know, maybe it's my Canadian accent, maybe I'm young at heart, but I don't smoke. Maybe the reason people sound like they're in their 50s is because they might have smoked at one time or all their lives, and then they sound like they're in their 50s. For reals. Marty's Fine Stone. Discount tools. I started to put signs on just for fun. Trying to decorate. I'm not a real great decorator. I'm always amazed about what the people do in creative mode. But I'm limited on how much time for hardcore, you gotta go find every one of these mats. It just doesn't come out of the bloody creative storage bin. And that takes a while. That's why I'm using nether brick, because you come across a lot of netherrack. A lot of my underground stuff's cobblestone because it's readily available. I'm probably going to get another phantom coming at me. I've been out long enough. Whoop. That's the problem. Half the time whenever I want one block, I just break it with my hands, because if I use the shovel, I end up spending more time repairing the ground. I made these 64 long just so I can have 2 stacks of each when I'm done. Brought those turtles back from the jungle. I got silk touch on my axe. Oh, I just wrecked my melon patch. Going too fast. Brought those turtles back from the jungle, and I used silk touch to recover the eggs. And then I brought them all the way home, and I started turtle farming here. I was wondering why I couldn't run. I was trying to engage a run command again, and it wasn't running. Since my farmers are healed zombie villagers, they usually only ever charge 1 pumpkin per emerald. So basically, I got 256 emeralds sitting here in my hands. I just got to give the farmers time to buy them from me. I can't remember what the Star Wars colors are. There's orange, blue, red, green. I could use cactus and make a green lightsaber. I gotta heal my shovel. I keep saying healing. I realize it's mending. I gotta mend my shovel. Oh, it wasn't hardly damaged. Okay. Now I'm gonna research 2 things: how to make a gold farm, and I'm gonna research how to get a trident and a piston to work to kill these mobs for me. And then all I'll have to do is come empty the chest. So I am going. What is my time on this one? Just over an hour. That's not too bad, considering I had to mine a bunch of obsidian at the start to build my defense area against the wither. But I am going to shut it down, guys. I'm going to upload the video that I cut onto my YouTube channel and rewatch it, and just see if there's anything that I could make improvements to. Things that I didn't do very well, because I am going to try to go for a 3rd lightsaber, I'm going to call them. And probably tinted green. Light green. Lime. More a lime, I think. If I survive the battle. But after this last one, if I use the same technique, I don't see how I couldn't. I didn't feel under any threat at all. Still a little bit nerve-wracking, as most of those battles are. You barely got time to look at your health bar. Oh, wrong button. Okay. Good night, guys. Looks like I've got, one of the people that's watching right now is my iPad, so looks like I have, or at the highest point I had 4 people watching. Down to 3 now. Probably won't stream again till my tomorrow morning stream. The wife and I have some stuff we got to do around the house, building a desk actually, new computer desk.